Welcome back to our podcast. My name's Ethan.
I'm Dan.
What are we talking about today, Dan?
Today we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. We're going to expand from solely skateboarding, and we're going to talk about some world events and some other things that are going on right now.
I like it. Sounds like a good plan.
Where you want to start us off, Ethan?
I think we'll start off with renewable energy.
Whoa, big
Yeah.
topic.
We did a little interview type thing. Not an interview.
No, we didn't. We did a
Survey.
A.
Did a survey in our class
Yes.
just recently.
And it touched you, didn't it?
It really did. It made me think,
Made you think.
about how we're using our energy. And the amount of coal and oil we're using to produce energy, it's just not sustainable.
My inner America just went crazy when you said oil.
Well, the thing about oil is it produces CO2 gas. And that's not good for the environment. It's what causing
It's also running out.
It's causing global warming.
And that's why we're going to war overseas in the Middle East. That's
And
why
big characters and politicians, some of them are denying that global warming is even happening.
like Donald Trump.
And I just can't believe it.
The water levels are rising, Ethan.
They really are.
The ice caps are melting.
It's extremely concerning to our environment.
Do you think that this will affect our current generation?
It really is. It already is, actually.
How are you affected as a person, Ethan?
Temperatures are getting warmer. The environment is dying.
Whoa.
Deforestation is a serious problem.
But
3
wood.
football fields a day of trees get cut down.
That's a lot of trees.
That's ridiculous. The Amazon rainforest
yes.
deforested. Chopping down all the trees.
Why don't you just plant new trees?
Trees take a long time to grow, Daniel. And the trees in the Amazon rainforest been there for thousands of years. What do you have to say about that, Dan?
I think that for every tree that they cut down, they should plant a new tree.
I think for every tree they cut down, they should plant 3.
10.
15.
100.
The more the merrier in this situation, really.
This is true.
This is true.
Why do we even need trees? It's not like they give us air or anything.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Daniel, because trees actually give us air.
That's insane.
That's what they do. They're here specifically for our benefit. To give us air. And to give animals air. To give everything that needs air, air. That air specifically being oxygen.
Thank you. Air typically is oxygen.
Typically, yes. Can agree with you there, Daniel.
So with renewable energy, will this renewable energy get rid of the bird in the window that is constantly pecking it?
Dan, that bird will die eventually.
Good.
But it's going to run its own course.
Good.
It's going to knock on your window until it does.
Bad.
Until she carks it. You'll fall right there.
So. This bird.
What other topics should we be talking about, Daniel?
We've got...
I think we should talk about Coach Frank.
Coach Frank. I'm Coach Frank. Coach Frank is a memorabilia. He's a national treasure.
He truly is, Daniel.
A great man. Never been a bad man.
Not once has he been a bad man.
His fits are always on
Hella
par.
fly.
Absolutely.
Never been whack in his life.
Ever.
Never had a day where he's looked whack in his
Never.
whole entire life.
Never at all.
That man's old, Daniel.
He's very old. He's probably dead now.
Incorrect.
Really?
He's about 60 years old now.
He should be dead then.
Maybe.
I think that the cutoff should be 60, when then they should just start euthanizing people to stop overpopulation. It would also super wouldn't be a thing anymore, so like you'd save crap loads of money and the government would be super rich and they wouldn't have overpopulation and we wouldn't have 60-year-old people doing nothing. Like running the country. Oh wait, no, he's 80, isn't he?
Could be, Dan.
Tronald Dump.
Yeah, I think he is actually close to being 80. Definitely in his 70s.
Pretty sure he's 80.
Mm.
Stop the goats.
The more you know.
Wow. Fantastic.
I had something really good to say about.
Let's talk about Kid Space. I miss Kid
Kid
Space.
Space.
Yo, Kid Space.
Oofed.
What was your favorite part of Kid Space?
The
The drop slide, the green one.
must have been the drop slide.
Is Kid Space open anymore?
I don't believe it is.
When did it close and like where was it? I can't even remember where it was.
I'm
It was in
pretty sure-
Mentone, right?
Yeah, I don't think it was that far really.
Where is Kid? Google this. Where was Kid? Doesn't work. The laptop. We need to find out where Kid Space was and if I can still go there. And also, I'm having my party there if it is open still.
I like the sound of that, Dan.
Because like, who doesn't want to go to Kid Space as like a grown up?
Exactly.
Kid Space is.
I'll have
Awesome.
my 18th at Kid Space.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll sneak in at night. Just go crazy. We don't even need the stamp for the drop slide. We're
It'll
big
be
boys.
swell. Yeah, I don't need tickets to get in. I don't need to pay. Don't need no stamp.
It's like $10 for like
No
the day.
height regulation.
No height regulation at Ethan's party.
No. Wouldn't give that upon my guests.
What other places exist that are like Kid Space? Apart from like the trampolining.
Remember Science Works?
Science Works scared the living crap out of me when I was a kid.
I had
Science
2 sleepovers at Science Works.
Sleepovers?
Yeah. In primary school, we did sleepovers at Science Works.
It's amazing. What?
It was.
No fair. When I was like 6, my grandma took me to like the electricity room, that big, like there's like a big section in Science Works where it's like you go in to this big room and there's just like electricity and like lightning and stuff.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
And
about.
it was super scary.
Yeah.
And if you leave, you're not allowed to come back in.
Really?
Yeah. It's
That's
like
whack.
that has an anti-lock on it or whatever.
Remember the planetarium? At
I do
Science
remember the
Works?
planetarium.
Oh,
It was excellent.
it was truly
I
wonderful.
remember being a small fetus, grade 0 prep, and going
just-
to Science
just
Works
jumping
like once a
on.
month.
It was truly magnificent.
We should go to Science Works.
I think we should.
I'm pretty sure you can just go, can't you?
You can.
Does it
It's
cost
like a
anything to
museum.
enter?
You just get in.
Do you have to pay?
I don't believe so. You have to
Comes-
pay for like some things, obviously.
One day I'll beat Kathy Freeman on the running track.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
It's gonna be my life goal.
God, she
My
was
life goal.
fast. Do you remember the massive robotic arm at Science Works?
I do not recall.
Last time I was there was a massive robotic arm, about 4 meters in length. And my friend and I at the time would have been about 10 or 11. So, in the middle of the room, there's this big arm, comes out from the floor. There's a massive, like, plastic screen the whole way around it, so no one can go in and touch it. And what we did, we made it fully extend out to this plastic screen, made it put up the middle finger, and just kept turning it around. All the people standing on the outside of the glass, looking in at this arm, just getting flipped off as it came the whole way around.
It's amazing.
I was
Where
having
can I
the
find
best
the
time.
arm?
My dad was there and he was laughing so hard. I thought he was going to tell me off, but he came in and he was like, "That's excellent, Ethan."
Where can I find?
Well
Where can
done.
I buy one of these?
Yeah, I feel like we should invest
We should
in
put one on the
a massive
Washington
robotic arm.
Monument. Just a big
Big robotic
robotic middle finger.
I like the sound of that, Dan.
We'll show the Congress. That'll show 'em.
We'll show him who's boss
We'll show 'em.
with our big robotic arm.
Yeah.
You have to put the mic close to your face.
Hello.
Hello. In other news, Dan,
Yes.
what else is going on?
Well, you see,
Yeah, Dan.
big robotic arms. They're pretty cool. Science Works is cool. I miss Science Works.
I agree.
We can just talk about random jobs. What'd you do on the weekend?
Had a party Saturday night.
Oh, epic.
Didn't end well.
I know.
Mm.
Mm.
That's enough about that topic.
Yeah.
Dan, what's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit? I think I'm a strawberry guy.
Yeah?
Strawberries are pretty excellent.
Like them little red boys?
little red boys, only when they're in season. Like the ones they sell
Mm.
now are really bad.
They're gross. You know the soft ones?
Yeah, they're all gooey and sticky and stuff.
Just not good.
And I do not enjoy them at
Hate
all.
when you pick up a strawberry, you know, and it just collapses in your fingers.
Ooh. When you go to cut it and like your finger sticks into the middle.
Oh, yuck.
Terrible. What's your favorite fruit?
I really enjoy blueberries, but also only when they're in season. Soft blueberries are the sin of this world.
Are you a mango guy?
Love me a good mango.
What about a pineapple guy?
Mmm.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Yep. Also,
Cherry.
watermelons can also be bad.
Yes.
Mm.
The
You know when they're like
crunchy ones are good, but
yeah,
the soft
but if
ones
they're
are
like
bad.
soft and it's just not a good consistency.
Yeah, like you can find the really good ones.
Mm.
They have the white pips, and they're like
Yeah.
super crunchy and also like hella watery.
Oh yeah.
And you like have to go whenever you eat them.
Love that slurp, you know. It's good.
Thank you.
What exotic fruits have you tried, Dan?
I've tried dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Pretty fly, you know. How about lychees? Ooh.
lychees. I've only had in like
Yum yum in my tum.
I've only ever had lychee in like char time.
Oh yeah? You need to get the real thing, Dan.
Yeah, they taste.
It'll
really cool.
change your life. It's changed mine.
Are those little black things or are those the white?
No, they're like the whitish clear.
Oh, they're like rectangles.
Yeah.
It's a rhombus.
And they come in like a little brown like capsule. It's like a mini coconut almost.
Whoa.
They're very good.
Do you know how to break open a coconut?
In fact, I do.
Me also.
Would you like to tell the audience how to crack open a coconut? Dan?
So you get a screwdriver and you
Mhm.
poke 2 holes into 2 of the 3 thingamajiggies. You
That's
get
right.
out the water and stuff, and then you place it vertically and you smack it with a hammer and it'll cut in half.
Just cracks right open, doesn't it?
Cracks right open.
Mm. You know what I hate?
Coconut.
Those hella stringy coconuts.
I don't even eat coconut. Like,
I mean, the only times I've eaten coconut when I was
It's
in
on,
like
like, those-
Fiji.
I've only eaten it when it's been on like, when it's either that pasty stuff which they put in cakes,
Mm.
or like, what are those rumbles?
Oh, rumballs are good.
Rumbles with coconut are like,
I used to make the best rumballs. I need to get back on that actually.
or like chocolate cake with coconut on the top.
Ooh,
Those
like
are
the
fly.
coconut, like
Like the
the shavings,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
good.
It's good. You're good. It's good.
What's next, Dan?
We should talk about
How long's it been since you've touched a skateboard, Dan?
like a month and a half, maybe
Me
2
also.
months.
It's been too long.
That's not good.
We need to get back on it, Dan.
I need to start going outside.
How's your vitamin D deficiency, Dan?
I have to take 3,000 milligram pills a day.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a whole lot of vitamin D.
I'm dying.
It sounds like it.
I can't lift my body without my.
You look quite frail and pale.
That's just 'cause I'm white.
Also, you don't go outside.
That is also true. I need to get my chauffeur to help me up every single time I want to go outside.
Really?
It's terrible.
It sounds not ideal.
Just like this bird on the window.
Would you like to let the audience know what's actually going on? Because I don't think they know.
Right, so there's a bird outside the window and it's being annoying.
What's it doing that's annoying, Dan?
It's smacking the window
Smacking the window?
with its beak.
How hard?
Very hard.
It is quite loud.
It's a little mudlark. It won't go away.
Would you like to put the microphone up to the window and see if the audience can hear? That didn't sound good.
I think I scared the bird away.
The bird is gone now. He's
Bird
retreating.
0, Dan 1. I defeated the bird.
What else do we have planned for today, Dan?
Obviously nothing. But We can talk about the German technology.
German technology.
Yeah, trains are pretty cool. They make
Yeah,
some cool trains.
those monorail trains,
Yeah,
the ones that are powered by electromagnets.
that's crazy.
It's very intense.
Have you ever been to Japan, Ethan?
I have.
Have you ever been on the Shinkansen?
I have.
Pretty fast.
Very fast.
I think it's like 285.
Extremely speedy.
285 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fast.
Went to China a ways back. Another fast train there.
Yeah, but like,
Nowhere near as fast.
oh yeah. They're building a let's talk about the toll increase and also the $7 billion investment that Panama is making on extending the Panama Canal.
There's a toll increase?
There is a toll increase. Ships are now having to pay a minimum of $250,000 to enter with their cargo.
Wow.
And also, half of Panama's economy relies on the Panama Canal, so they're extending it. And it's a $7 billion budget or some crazy stuff like that.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
And it is the second biggest earth-moving project humans have ever created. Do you want to know what the first one is?
Is it Dubai?
It's the original Panama Canal.
Oh, wow.
That they made 100 years ago, and it took them 35 years to build. While they were building it, the French ran out of money. They sold it to America, and America finished it and made a whole lot of money. They bought it for $40 million.
Oh, my God.
'Cause
And how much
the
money
French
did they sink into
was in
that?
debt. Billions since then. But they have to make
money
it
to play
bigger
around with.
because not enough ships can pass through.
They just need more.
And also,
It's too tight.
it is too tight because the Panama Canal is 110 feet long, but most container ships these days are 140 feet long.
Really?
So they have like 2 feet on either side to get through, which is not good because there's millions of dollars in precious cargo
Yeah.
inside said container ships. And
2
it's only been
feet on
closed.
each side.
It's only been closed twice in its opening, and they want to keep that. So while they're doing the work, they have to let ships pass through. So like they'll let a ship pass through, and then they'll blow up. What is it? The Panama Mountain, whatever it's called. And then they'll let another ship through, and then they'll blow it up again. And it's crazy.
It sounds very intense.
It's very intense, but they're doing a great job.
I mean, they just need more space, right?
Yeah, they're just making a whole nother lane for bigger ships.
That is a lot of space.
It's a lot of space.
Is it really only 2 feet on each side of the ship?
It
that
really, they have to get tugboats on either side to
Is
push
there
it through. It's genuinely
enough space for a tugboat in 2 feet?
No, so it has to like push it through, and then it has to go behind.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
push it into the locks, where like the water goes down and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's like literally 2 feet on either side, so it's very coordinated.
That's ridiculous.
Indeed.
Truly marvel at human technology.
Humans pretty cool.
They are. We've really done a lot with this world, Dan.
But
We've ruined it.
We've really done not enough at the same time.
Sometimes we've made it better. We've built whole societies. There's
Destroyed whole society.
thousands of different societies that all act differently to each other. When you're driving, do you ever look at another car and think, where are they going?
I don't drive.
Have you ever been in a passenger seat of a car, Daniel?
What's a car?
A motorized vehicle? Usually traveling on roads?
What else would it be traveling on if it's not traveling on a road?
Well, a boat is also a motorized vehicle. It just travels through water. A plane, motorized vehicle, travels on land and sky. Hot air balloons.
Not a motorized vehicle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
I'm pretty
use
sure.
heat to propel themselves.
Is an engine the same thing as a motor?
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
What's the criteria for something to be an engine? Needs one cylinder? Needs a combustion chamber?
It needs to enginize things and make them go.
Needs to spin something. Yeah. Such as a propeller. Such as...
Or a drive shaft.
Exactly. That powers wheels. When were wheels invented?
When was the first wheel invented? Who made the first wheel?
And was it recorded in human history?
I don't think it was. I think I would have heard about it if it was.
Well,
I think a lot of stuff was not recorded in human history, like the first fire. The first.
you might be right there, Dan.
I don't know.
But wheels came far after fire.
This is true. But I don't think they were.
But how long after fire?
I don't think they were focusing on recording things. I think they were focusing on survival.
Cave paintings?
Cave paintings are more of a let's say a cultural thing rather than a thing to show the history. You know, it was just kind of something they did. They didn't really expect it to.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine if you're just some caveman and you're like living the poorest life literally ever because there's nothing, and then like you draw some stuff into a wall and it's worth billions of dollars a few years later. Do you ever think about that?
A lot of artists, that's how a lot of them get famous now. Which
Cave
is
paintings.
concerning because it's almost like it doesn't take skill to make art that's valuable anymore.
Modern art.
Modern art,
Very not good.
a lot of it is terrible in my educated opinion.
There's like this picture, and like some dude puts his glasses on the ground in a museum. To
Oh,
like
yeah,
go
and
somewhere, and
people
then people
thought-
start going and taking photos. Like,
People
wow,
thought
that's
it
really
was like an
it's looking
exhibit.
back at me. Whoa, these glasses. Oh my god.
But someone just dropped his glasses.
My man's just trying to find his glasses.
Exactly.
There was another video on modern art where there's like all these
Yeah.
Oh, the bird's back. There's like a whole bunch of platform things, like stands, and they've got little bits of art on them.
Mm.
Some woman knocks into them and they fall over like dominoes.
Wow.
It was like $6 million of damage or something. I don't know.
Really?
Just like, really?
That's a lot
Art
of
is
money.
just overly expensive.
That is a lot of money.
There was like that. What was that blue painting that sold in like 2014? It was just plain blue with like a red dot and sold for like $20 million.
Really?
Insane.
You could just make it yourself for like $10 at the arts and crafts store.
It's like a child's painting.
There was a canvas that just got 3 slits cut in it. That sold for millions as well.
Unbelievable.
Modern art is ridiculous. The bird's back and Dan's trying to get it away again. He's trying to give it a little spook.
Trying to let it in.
Can we get the bird inside, Dan?
I'm gonna try.
Excellent idea.
What are we gonna name him when he gets in?
I'm pretty sure Ben actually named him because he's a regular around these parts.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, he went away again.
No, he's right there. Come on in, champ. We've got room for you.
Doesn't open.
Does the window not open?
Window does not open. I repeat, the window does not open.
To be fair, it does have bars on it. It's probably been painted over.
Unbelievable. A terrible loss.
It truly is.
I'm gonna cry.
Sometimes you have to. What else do we have to talk about, Dan?
Well, if we had the internet, we would be in a much better place.
It'd be a little bit easier, wouldn't it?
Definitely, but we, alas, do not have internet. Do you know that Australians created Wi-Fi?
We did, in Melbourne.
Really?
CSIRO did it.
That's amazing. How'd they
Isn't
do
that
it?
cool? I don't know.
You know we
So-
made the fridge as well?
Did we?
We did.
That's pretty nifty.
We made the fridge. We
Made toasters.
made toasters?
I could be wrong.
Is that a guess?
It is. I was just listing kitchen appliances, to be honest.
Let's see. Let's Google this. What did Australia make?
Yeah. Top 10 Australian inventions.
Oh, we have a pretty cool economy, I think, in this country, don't we? We
Our
have, like, lots
economy
of-
isn't doing well, really. Oh,
don't
the
we have lots of
Commonwealth.
natural resources or something?
Oh, you know those spinning clotheslines? It's called a hill
Oh,
hoist.
yeah, the hill hoist. We made that. But
Yeah.
no one really uses them anymore.
We made the polymer banknote. So like our currency.
Like
What
Canada
it's made
copied
of.
us and the Euro copied us and stuff.
Yeah. We made Vegemite.
Yeah, no duh.
We made the splade.
I don't even know what a splade is.
Well,
Is that
it's
like
a
shovel?
fork, a knife, and a spoon.
KFS. Okay.
We made boxed wine. We invented boxed wine.
That's Ethan's really happy.
We
about that one.
invented goon. We
That's
invented
amazing.
aircraft.
What?
Just as a whole.
just what? Didn't the Wright brothers do that or something? I
We
don't think there
invented
was-
mail.
mail.
Like the mail system, we invented it.
Surely not.
Yep, that's right. We invented postage stamps, seeing we obviously invented mail. We invented the goon of fortune.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, you know the clothesline I was talking about earlier?
yeah.
Slap a goon bag on that, spin it around until it stops. You all stand in a circle around it. Whoever it stops on has to chug.
That's terrible.
We invented decimals and telephones as well.
We did not invent telephones.
Looks like we did, Dan.
We did not invent telephones.
I'm pretty sure we did.
What else did we make? We invented ultrasound. Did you know that?
Did we?
Like, when, babies and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Like when you see a baby.
Yeah,
and
no,
that
ultrasound.
black
I got an
photo.
ultrasound on my shoulder to see if it was dying because I dislocated it several times. We invented boomerangs 10,000
Yeah,
years
well,
ago.
Duh.
The Aboriginals did.
invented the didgeridoo.
They also invented the didgeridoo. Are we reading the same article?
No, it's just like I'm just thinking of Australian inventions that are obviously Australian.
Yeah, we did invent the fridge in 1854.
That's crazy.
We invented the underwater torpedo
Still can't believe we
in
invented. Still
1874.
can't believe we invented the Wi-Fi. Like that's insane.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we do you know we're like 20th on the list, like following like Indonesia and stuff.
Oh, our Wi-Fi is terrible.
It's so
Our internet
bad.
speeds are the lowest. We invented the electric drill in 1864. We invented powered flight in 1894.
We invented mechanical sheep shearers.
Did we? We invented the
didn't.
notepad.
We invented the black box flight recorder.
We also invented feature films.
What?
The first ever full-length feature film was made by Australians and shot and shown in Australia. The story of the Kelly Gang was written and directed by Charles Tate and co-starred his wife, children and brothers. It ran to just over 60 minutes and cost £1,000 to make.
1,000
It was
whole
deemed a
pounds.
commercial success, bringing around £25,000 to it for producers.
How much was £1,000 worth in?
A lot more than it is now.
I'm sure that's a lot of money.
It truly is. We invented the tank in 1911. Adelaide-born Lancelot Eden was struck with the idea for an armoured vehicle that ran on treads. He sent sketches and descriptions on his design to the British War Office. He sent them through mail, which we invented.
Do you know we invented the pacemaker?
Did we?
We invented Google Maps.
Google Maps.
We invented penicillin. We invented polymer banknotes. We invented the bionic ear. So like, if you got hearing problems.
We invented the Ford Coupe utility ute in 1934. Big red ute. It's pretty nice.
Big red ute, mate.
Yeah, penicillin, definitely. The Splade.
The inflatable escape slide on planes.
Really? We invented atomic absorption spectrometer.
What?
Oh, CSIRO did that as well. I'm not sure what it does, but it sounds very
And
technical.
that Channel 7 invented television broadcasting from race cars.
Really? We invented the mowing lawnmower.
We invented the lawnmower?
Yep.
Oh my god.
We invented plastic spectacle lenses, so glasses, in 1960.
We invented glasses?
Apparently.
Shout out to Australia for providing nerds and geeks around the world their clients.
We invented boxed wine in 1965. Although it's seen as pretty cheap and nasty, it was pretty innovative back in the 60s. It was
Cheap
invented
and
by a
nasty.
South Australian winemaker by the name of Thomas Angrove, who
No,
ran a
that's wrong.
family winery.
His name was actually Thomas Goon. Oh, do you know about the guy who invented the ladder?
No.
John Ladder?
Yeah.
No.
When was that, Dan?
19 Ladder 5.
Oh, we invented the things you pressed across the street.
Oh wow.
The old audio tactile pedestrian detector.
Is it
Is
really
what
a
it's called.
detector if you have to press the button?
We invented stay sharp knives. Knives
What
that never
knives?
blunt.
Didn't
Pretty sure they would,
knives that
but
never blunt exist?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's a thing.
We invented the power board in 1972.
Like a.
We invented the bionic ear in 1978.
I already said that one. You flamingo.
Mm. Well, Australia has really made a lot of very innovative things. We invented the
Indeed.
dual flush toilet.
Oh, like for poo and wheeze, like the big one for the.
That's right.
That's
We invented
insane.
embryo freezing.
Jesus.
Got a lot going on out here.
Yeah, we.
You know, down under.
We actually really don't. I think like Australia and Canada are like the most irrelevant, like Western countries.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's
when do you-
okay.
In national news, when do you ever hear about Australia or Canada?
You really don't.
You really don't.
But think about this. Wi-Fi was only invented in 1992.
What? Yeah, before
That's
that
a little bit less than 30 years ago,
Before
Dan.
that, they had like dial-up and stuff. You know the dial-up noise. That.
Yeah. Could you play us the dial-up noise real quick?
No, it'll pierce the ears of all the listeners.
Well, next time.
Never. It's terrible.
And yeah, Google Maps in 2003. As my colleague has already notified you of. Well, that's pretty cool to me, Daniel.
That is funky.
I think that's pretty nifty.
We're a pretty nifty country sometimes.
We truly are.
You know who? You know another nifty country?
Who?
Swaziland.
Swaziland.
Just 'cause of their name, I don't know if they do anything.
Yeah, I've heard the name before, but I wasn't sure if it was a myth.
Nope, it's definitely real.
It's very real. And that's fascinating.
Let's pull a Daniel here. What kind of movies do you like, Ethan? What's your favorite movie of all time? Favorite movie.
What is my favorite
all
movie?
time ever?
God. I don't know. Would you like to start and I'll think about my answer?
Favorite movie is either Shawshank Redemption, classic.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Dufresne. Either that, or like Back to the Future, or like the old school Karate Kid,
Oh, the old school Karate Kid was very good.
like the OG wax on wax off one.
I think Good Will Hunting might be my favorite film.
I like them apples.
Also,
Do you like apples?
Top Gun was also very good. Well, I got a number. How you like them apples?
I like them apples. Top Gun had some great Kenny Loggins. We love some Kenny Loggins.
We do.
Some Danger Zone.
Highway to the Danger Zone. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Where else do we have Kenny Loggins? We had Kenny Loggins in like Footloose. And probably in like, I don't know. What's your favorite of the Back to the Futures?
Ooh. God, that's a hard decision.
Very.
I think it's got to be the OG, number 1.
I'm saying number 2. Number 2 was the best one.
Yeah.
But they go back to October 16th or something, 2015, and like there was a big day on it, and everyone was freaking out, and then they were on TV,
Oh, yeah.
and then Michael J. Fox got like, I think Parkinson's or something. It's really depressing.
Oh, no. Remember that 2012 movie? How everyone thought
one where it
the
was the
world
end of the
was going to
world?
end in 2012, and everyone was waiting for the day.
That was a terrible movie.
I was sitting at school in year 6, waiting for the world to end.
It's pretty funny.
Everyone was like, no, it's going to happen. And I sat there. I'm like, you guys are just...
I think it was 'cause like some
You guys aren't thinking
calendar
straight.
ended, wasn't
It was some
ancient calendar,
yeah,
and everyone thought that.
some religious type thing. Some
Yeah,
fascinating
They
things.
just
though.
seem to make movies about everything these days.
They really
Any
do.
upcoming movies you want to see?
I don't think so. All the new films that are coming out, I just
The new
don't like
Mission
the look
Impossible
of.
looks pretty good. Apparently, it's got some good reviews.
Yeah.
The Black Klansman looks pretty funny. It's one about the nasty boys.
Oh, yeah. What else is on our list today, Dan? What else have we got for the listeners?
let's hop on RT News and see what RT News has to say.
Very good idea.
I think there was a terrorist attack in like Britain,
Really?
in England, like really recently. I think it was a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was even that big. Like
Well,
in media.
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here. World news. Actually, let's go on the breaking news. Let's go on the breaking world news.
Good idea.
Hang on. Yeah, there was a car crash at Parliament,
Really?
and it's just loading up, but I'm pretty sure a few people died, and it was considered a terrorist attack.
No way.
Crazy. Crazy stuff.
While we get that up, how do you feel about the driving system in Victoria? You know, getting your license, acquiring L's, P plates. What do you think about the whole thing?
As someone who doesn't drive and has never driven, and who plans to like get a motorcycle, I do not know, but I do think that something is a bit broken. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think as a driver?
Well, I've got about 70 hours on my L's now. So I'm
Damn.
definitely on my way there. But think about this. Driving with your parents, and your parents have to be the first people that teach you how to drive. What if your parents can't drive? What if they're terrible drivers and they teach you to be a terrible driver? That system is quite flawed. See, instead of 120 hours, I think we should do...
Isn't it like 200 now?
See, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're upping it soon. But I think we should have, like, say 20 hours with an actual trainer, right? That's what they do in European countries such as Germany. They get you with an actual trainer.
In Germany, though, isn't it like really bad? Don't you have to like There's something I know about German cars that like really sucks, and I can't remember what it was.
German cars or German licenses?
German licenses. You have to like renew your car every like 4 years or something. You know, like costs a whole lot of money. I can't remember.
Really?
But something in Germany about cars just sucks.
But no speed limits in Germany.
Yeah,
Through
like
most
on
of
the
it.
Hitler Road. The Autobahn, I think it's called. That like Hitler made. Didn't Hitler make that?
I don't know. Anything's possible though.
I swear that was.
But yeah, I also plan on getting my motorcycle license as soon as possible.
What kind of motorcycle are you gonna get? A Honda,
Some little
Kawasaki.
Retro cafe racer.
Of course.
It's my style. Catch my
You're
drift.
gonna get a moped.
Nah. Couldn't do that to myself. I want to get something with power, but also something that looks pretty nifty. Something that's kind of hip, you know?
I feel you. You're gonna be
Yeah.
a coffee hipster. You kind of already are. You're kind of a coffee hipster.
Dude, drink a lot of coffee.
You do. Melbourne is the coffee hipster central though, so
It really is. Seeing all these people with beards and man buns, you know?
it's not good. I do not like.
They're upping the price of coffee.
Really?
It's fascinating. You'd think that more people buying coffee would make it lower because they don't need to, you know, get as many people through.
Why are they upping the price of coffee?
Well, because they're making all these hipster joints, you know. Even the place just up the road, you know. Half Turn, I think it's called. Or Full Turn, maybe. It's expensive there. It's a pretty nifty, like, hip kind of place. But boy, is it expensive.
That's intense.
It really is. But yeah, hipsters coming through. They're upping the price of coffee. It's more expensive to buy a coffee now than it is to get a litre of fuel.
That's not good.
It's not.
Are coffee beans becoming scarce or something?
I'm not sure. It's just the culture around them that's bringing the price up.
That is not good at all.
It's just not what you want. Unbelievable. What have you done?
I don't know. Something though. Something's happened. I bumped it. Oh, there we go. Hello. Welcome back. Hello.
I'm back. Our mic just cut out for a bit, but not to worry, I'm back.
We fixed it.
We did. What were we talking about for our brief intermission, Dan?
Talking about coffee being
Coffee.
expensive.
Prices are going up,
More than fuel.
and we're not making any more money.
Soon we're going to be going to war for coffee.
You're not even like.
I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight in that war. I'm going to fight in the coffee war. And it's going to be great.
Is war gonna be great though, Dan?
No. War is not a great at all.
War's just not good.
It's just not good. But coffee's good, so I'll fight for coffee.
Coffee is good, but if coffee doesn't have to be fought for, it should not be fought for.
But if these prices continue to go up, I will fight for coffee.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's time, Ethan.
It's 12:26, Dan.
Do you know that time is just a construct of human perception?
It is.
And it's not actually real, it's an illusion?
Nothing's really real, is it, Dan?
Or is everything just too real? Questions that science cannot answer.
We need Bill Nye in here.
Dude, I love Bill Nye. Can you imagine if Bill Nye was just chilling here with us?
Wouldn't that be so good?
Just chilling here, like
We need to hook up Bill Nye with a mic and bring him in.
bring him in and bring in Bill Nye. I'll pay him like $20.
I feel like I could do it for free.
That's
He's
something
a
Bill
good
Nye would
dude.
do.
You know, top bloke.
Top bloke Bill Nye, the science guy. What is he doing these days?
He's still being a science guy.
I don't think he's on TV though anymore. He's like really old, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really getting a bit old.
Bill Nye, this.
The science guy.
Yes.
Should we wrap it up?
All right, so this was a bit of a test. We were kind of just talking about some random junk today, kind of moving out of the.
You know, seeing what we want to catch on to and continue talking about that topic.
We promise a much better presentation next time, as we will hopefully have internet, so that'll make the topics a lot more interesting and leave a lot less pausing. But we are straying away from the singular topic of skateboarding, as it's kind of constricting, and I think we'd like to just converse about other random junk.
I think the more things we talk about, the more interest we're going to get from our audience, Dan.
Indeed, and also interest from ourselves and more motivation.
Exactly.
So, my name's Jeff. That's John, and
we're going to wrap it up here.
yeah.
So goodbye and see you next week. Thanks
That
for
is-
listening.
Jeff.